everyone, I'm Amy Tremblay, and today we're going to spend some time with the Mitsubishi RVR. This vehicle is packed with value and really checks all the boxes: comfort, convenience, fuel efficiency, and safety. It's also worth mentioning that it just looks so good. Now, I don't want to waste any time, so let's get started. Under the hood, this RVR has a 2.4-liter four-cylinder engine with a continuously variable transmission delivering 168 horsepower and 167 pound-feet of torque. The all-wheel control model gives you a combined fuel efficiency of 9.4 liters per 100 kilometers, which is a great balance of performance and fuel efficiency. A great thing about the RVR is that it's available with Mitsubishi's all-wheel control system, even at the entry level. With all-wheel control, you can choose between 3 drive modes: two-wheel drive, which will keep you in front-wheel drive and is fuel efficient; four-wheel drive auto, which enhances your drive experience by applying all-wheel drive automatically as needed. This is extremely smart and it'll help you stay in control regardless of road and driving conditions. Four-wheel drive lock will be great if you ever find yourself stuck in the snow or struggling to drive on sand. Looking at the front end, you'll see black skid plate styling just down below, automatic headlights, automatic high beams, daytime running lights, and fog lights just underneath, all of which are LEDs. Mitsubishi's commitment to safety and innovation really comes through with their RISE body construction. RISE stands for Reinforced Impact Safety Evolution, and it's a technology that enhances the stiffness of the body with crumple zones. Now, what does that mean for you? Well, it means that if you're ever in an accident, the body of the vehicle will absorb the impact and protect you and your passengers. But it's not just about safety. The RISE body construction also creates a more improved driving experience. By enhancing the stiffness of the body, you also notice reduced noise and vibration, which means a smoother, quieter, and more enjoyable drive for you. The vehicle that we have with us here today is in the white diamond color in the GT all-wheel control trim, which means that it's packed with all the great features that the RVR has to offer. There are other color options to choose from, including octane blue, sunshine orange, and red diamond, just to name a few. The Mitsubishi Motors website can help you find the trim level that best fits your needs and budget. Here we have the 18-inch alloy wheels, and the side mirrors are power folding, they're heated, and they have an integrated turn signal. Follow me to the back of the vehicle. We're going to take a look at the cargo space. You can see that the cargo area has a wide opening, and behind the rear seats you get 569 liters of cargo space, which is enough space for 3 suitcases or your weekend travel gear. The second row seats have a 60-40 split configuration, and it's quick and easy to drop these seats down to get more cargo, and when you do drop them down, you get a total cargo capacity of 1,382 liters, which can fit a 58-inch flat-screen TV. There's also a cargo cover to keep your possessions out of sight. And over here on the side, you have a Rockford Fosgate 10-inch subwoofer, which really enhances this vehicle's sound system. I'll tell you more about it later. Now let's have a seat inside. We are now in the second row, and I don't know if you can tell, but it feels bigger on the inside than it looks like from the outside. For more comfort and convenience in the second row, you have a center armrest with cup holders, and you have 2 USB outlets. Down below, we have a USB-A and a USB-C outlet, both conveniently located for the backseat passengers to easily be able to charge their phones or other devices. My favorite thing about the RVR is this panoramic sunroof. It allows for a much more open-air driving feeling, and it also has some really cool LED lighting along both sides. Also, there's a sunshade if you want to block out some of that daylight. All right, let's hop into the front seat. I'll show you a few more features and then we'll take it for a quick drive. All right, I am settled into the driver's seat. As long as you have your key on you, you have fast key keyless entry, which unlocks your door so that you can get in. These leather appointed seats really have a premium feel, and the contrast stitching on this black interior really give it a refined look. The driver's seat is 6-way power adjustable and it's heated, which is standard on all trims. Can you imagine a Canadian winter without heated seats? The steering wheel is leather wrapped and it is heated, which I love because it makes it so much faster to get warm on those cold winter mornings. The paddle shifters allow you to engage with the vehicle, which makes driving the RVR more exciting and more fun. In the center console here, we have a 12-volt outlet in case you ever need to charge or use any of your electronic devices. And over here, we have the leather-wrapped gear shift knob. Just above, we have automatic climate control, so you'll be able to keep the temperature of the vehicle where you want it. Just underneath, we have 2 USB ports for convenient phone charging for the driver and front passenger. Now, speaking of phones, if you're anything like me, you always have to have your phone with you. And with the 8-inch screen on the RVR, you can stay connected with Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. On top of that, Bluetooth allows you to quickly call your family and friends without taking your hands off the steering wheel. I love going for long drives while listening to music and singing my heart out to my favorite songs. If you're a music lover, I know you're going to want to hear more about the RVR sound system. This vehicle comes with the 710-watt Rockford Fosgate audio system with 9 speakers, including that 10-inch subwoofer from the cargo space that we just saw. It really does have a more premium sound, and with the incredible bass combined with all those speakers, it almost makes it sound like you're listening to a live concert. And even if you're looking for maybe a bit more music options, the RVR comes with a free 3-month subscription to SiriusXM Radio. The RVR also has an auto-dimming rear-view mirror with HomeLink. Now, HomeLink is great as you can program your garage door so that when you come home, you can pull right in. The auto-dimming feature is also a bonus as it's not every vehicle that has automatic high beams like the RVR. If a vehicle's approaching you from behind, the bright glare from their headlights is actually minimized through the mirror, keeping you safe. One more thing before we get on the road, this vehicle has 7 airbags, including a driver's knee airbag. There's also additional built-in safety features that we'll talk about while driving. Let's go. Here we are driving the RVR. It's a nice smooth acceleration with the CVT. It's a super stylish vehicle, and of course it's nice and spacious inside. The seats are really comfortable as well. Now, it's a nice beautiful day outside, but if it were raining, I do have those rain sensing wipers on my windshield that would automatically start, which will be really great in rainy conditions. And we've got those drive modes that I mentioned as well right over here, right? You've got your 2-wheel drive, which is great for fuel economy or when you're driving around the city. You also have your 4-wheel drive auto, right? The button is very easily reachable right here. 4-wheel drive auto, which can be great in different weather conditions, if there's snow on the ground and things like that. Meanwhile, your 4-wheel drive lock, if weather conditions are quite extreme, that would be a great time to use your 4-wheel drive lock, or if maybe you're driving on the sand or some gravel, things like that as well. But today is a great day. It is beautiful outside, so I'm going to stay on the 2-wheel drive. Now, the RVR has a lot of safety features, including my favorite one. It's called blind spot warning. So there's actually a vehicle in my blind spot right now, so I have a visual alert in my side mirror, and if I were to try changing lanes, there's also an audible alert, and then the visual alert starts to blink instead of being constant. Now, this is a great feature to help prevent a collision. It's great when the roads are busy, right? You're coming back from work and there's rush hour, and I just think it's an extra pair of eyes, essentially, to have to help you and keep you safe. We also have forward collision mitigation, which was designed to help prevent or reduce the severity of a front-end collision. Now, I will have an audible beep beep alert as well as a visual alert in my dash that a forward collision is imminent. Now, if you don't respond to the alerts, your vehicle does have automatic emergency braking that would kick in to help you prevent or reduce the severity of that accident. And you also have a great safety feature that's designed to help you stay in your lane. So that is called lane departure warning. So if you were to ever accidentally deviate from your lane, your vehicle will let you know via an audible alert as well as a visual alert as well. Now, the audible sounds as well as your visual alerts will stop if you put your indicator on or if you go back into your original lane. These are great to prevent driver fatigue. They're also great when you're driving in traffic, really busy road conditions and things like that. All right, let's now park the vehicle. So the RVR actually has a sharp turn radius, which is really great for those tight parking spots. Maybe if you're parking in an underground garage or a really busy parking lot, this is a really great feature to have for sure on a vehicle. Now, I want to demonstrate rear cross traffic alert. So I've put my vehicle in reverse. I've got my rear view camera that pops up right here. I'm going to have a colleague that's going to drive right behind us to demonstrate the feature. All right, so you probably heard that. We've got a beep beep alert to let us know that there is someone behind us, and there's also a visual alert in our dash and in both side mirrors to let us know that someone's behind us, and that's gonna help prevent any collision from our end as well. All right, so that was the drive with the RVR. I think it's great. It's an overall splendid vehicle, right? You've got the choice between 2-wheel drive and 4-wheel drive. When you're looking at the size of the vehicle, it's in between a compact and an SUV. So you've got that right in between, so it's not too big, not too small. All right, let's head back inside. So there you have it. That is the Mitsubishi RVR GT with all-wheel control. Taking into account its size, fuel efficiency, capability, and stylish look, this vehicle delivers great value for money no matter where you live and drive. That wraps up my walkthrough of the Mitsubishi RVR. Thank you for spending your time with me today, and see you next time.
Drive your ambition, Mitsubishi Motors.